Hello guys, I hope you are okay and I hope you are well. Welcome to Thursday News Roundup. Over the course of this video, we are going to be discussing about the recent happening with Alexander Isak. Because right now it's believed that Isak have refused and he has maintained his stand of not turning up for training. We are going to also talk about, Federico Chiesa. Right now, it looks like Federico Chiesa will be next to leave Liverpool. However, it looks like, no much suitors actually coming for Federico Chiesa right now. We are going to also discuss Tyler Morton because right now we know that Olympic Lyon have shown interest to get the signature of Tyler Morton. As of yesterday, we are going to also discuss about Rodrygo, Real Madrid Rodrygo. Right now, we know that he's unsettled, and as a matter of fact, he most likely be leaving Real Madrid. If he remains in Real Madrid, most likely also he will not be getting lots of game time. Anyways, that's not all. We are going to also be talking a whole lot, every bit and pieces surrounding Liverpool Football Club. Now, you know the drill. I do the talking, you share your thoughts in the comment section. Now, moving forward, Alexander Isak. Right now, news surrounding Alexander Isak is the fact that he still maintains his stand of not turning up for training. I think this is a massive blow. And, come on, for a player who still have up to 3 years contract behaving this way, you should understand that there are so many things behind this. Because I've seen so many persons saying Isak is currently betraying Newcastle and all that. But believe me, if you have been following me, you understand why I think some days ago I actually explained the reason why I said Newcastle are the ones betraying Alexander Isak. Right now, it's believed that Isak right now is in Spain at Real Sociedad training center, and he's there with a personal trainer training, and he has refused to show up for training at Newcastle. I don't know, but some persons were actually saying, I think this is similar thing with all Swedish players, because I think this is a similar thing, Victor Gyökeres did before moving to Arsenal. But I think, Victor Gyökeres, his own was also understandable because the Sporting CP president actually broke the promise and the pact, from the previous sporting director. So I don't know if it's similar thing happening with, Alexander Isak. But right now, it's believed that Isak is waiting for Liverpool to actually make the move. So I think right now, everything lies on Liverpool. And also from Florian Plattenberg from Sky Germany, he made it clear that Liverpool and Newcastle right now are in communication and talks are advancing. This is not player to club. This is club to club. It means that, most likely everything will be moving smooth. So I think, right now, Alexander Isak will be happy with this development. The camp will be happy with this development. And so many persons that have been, saying Liverpool, they are doing dirty to Newcastle and all that, bro. See, one thing you should understand as a Newcastle fan, if you are seeing me right now, one thing you should understand, if you make it very, very difficult for your players to leave the club, attracting new players, top quality will be very, very difficult. Let's take, for example, Benjamin Sesko. Newcastle have been keen on Benjamin Sesko, but right now, rumor have it that, Benjamin Sesko have chosen Manchester United over Newcastle, but it's not official. But this is what so many people have been speculating. Now, a player like Benjamin Sesko, now seeing another top striker, Alexander Isak, trying to force his way out, and this is happening. How do you actually think that this player will sign for Newcastle United? Over the years, I've seen lots of good qualities come to Newcastle, but it's very, very difficult for these players to actually leave Newcastle. I don't know why it's like that. It's very difficult. Back then, Liverpool, we were monitoring Anthony Gordon, and similar statement back then. Anthony Gordon, as of then, was very, very complex and complicated. So as soon as any player moves to Newcastle, the deal becomes complicated. If that player wants to move from Newcastle, maybe, as a football player, you might actually use a particular club as a stepping stone to reach your destination. So that is it. When Liverpool sold Felipe Coutinho, Liverpool told Barcelona Felipe Coutinho was not for sale. But at the end, Liverpool had to sell Felipe Coutinho to Barcelona. And Liverpool ended up using that, money to get Alisson Becker and Virgil van Dijk, which, we used in winning I think the Champions League and also the Premier League. So right now, I think Newcastle should actually do this. Personally, that's what I think. But Newcastle fans wouldn't be happy because at the moment I don't see any, very very good strikers in the market right now. If Benjamin Sesko moves to Manchester United, I think it's over. However, it's believed that Newcastle also are looking towards Oli Watkins, whom personally I think will be cheap, and also we still have Nicholas Jackson there. In as much as Chelsea value Nicholas Jackson somewhere close to £80 million, and I think personally I wouldn't even look that side if I'm a sporting director of Newcastle. Now, some persons also suggesting Liverpool should give a swap deal with Newcastle, give Newcastle Darwin Nunez. Bro, personally I don't like that. I don't like that at all, because Darwin Nunez might most likely go there, become a machine, and punish Liverpool mercilessly. That's the truth. But anyways, I think moving forward we are going to get lots of development. As of today, we actually believe that by now Liverpool should have dropped a bid, and that is what I've been expecting from Liverpool all this while. But anyways, according to Florian Plattenberg, as I mentioned earlier, he said club to club already in advanced talks. So I think very soon Liverpool will most likely drop a bid. But one thing I said earlier, and I'll keep saying, as long as Liverpool knows that they are the only ones for Isak right now, they will take their time. Liverpool will not rush. Liverpool will take their time. Liverpool will take their time. Right now, I think Liverpool are preparing a record bid of £120 million. That is aside add-ons. Now, when you add add-ons, you might get somewhere close to maybe 130, £135 million. Now, the add-ons, will be based on the player's performance, the trophies he's going to win, match fitness, injury record, and all that. I think, most likely Liverpool will be getting Alexander Isak coming season. From next season, Alexander Isak might most likely be a Liverpool player. I just have one strong confidence about that. Now, moving forward, Federico Chiesa have proven that selling Federico Chiesa is now something very very difficult. I wouldn't say difficult anyway, but right now he has low, or will I say less suitors actually need his services. Federico Chiesa right now, I think only Atlanta have shown interest. So Liverpool have been forced to reduce the valuation. Right now, Liverpool have lowered the valuation to somewhere close to £10 million. I don't know, but I think this player used to be one of the best players in the world. Used to be a world class. But how the mighty have fallen. And Atlanta right now, they are interested. But Atlanta will most likely need to sell, Ademola Lookman before they can accommodate, Federico Chiesa. I don't know, but right now Liverpool are pushing for Federico Chiesa to leave the club. Federico Chiesa wants to leave. Liverpool also wants to sell. Federico Chiesa knows clearly that if he does not play, if he does not become a starter in his club, there is no way he will be joining Italy for next year's World Cup. The coach have made it clear to him, so he already knows this. So that is the reason why he wants to move. Now, also moving towards Darwin Nunez. Right now, we know that Darwin Nunez wants to force his way out. Liverpool also wants to sell Darwin Nunez. Both parties are already in agreement. Darwin wants to leave. Liverpool wants to sell. Now, as it stands now, I will tell you for free. Only Al Hilal are interested in Darwin Nunez, and no concrete bid have been dropped. So I think this particular one will also be a blow, because so many clubs have been saying that from so many reports, it's been speculating that the valuation is high, but I don't think the valuation is high. £50 million, that is Liverpool's asking price. However, some source I was reading earlier this morning, though I don't trust that source anyway, it stated that Darwin Nunez might most likely be moving on a loan deal to Juventus with option for a permanent buy. But Italian sides, I don't like dealing with them. They don't like, when they take a player for loan, most likely they will end up not signing that player. So I think right now, this is the issue Liverpool will need to tackle first, because there is no way Liverpool will keep Darwin Nunez and also get Alexander Isak, to be Isak, Hugo Ekitike, and Darwin Nunez. Bro, to be so bloody. But anyways, it is what it is. Right now, moving forward, let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section. Now, moving forward, the report this morning states that Florian Wirtz might most likely be handed, over the number 7 jersey after the departure of Luis Diaz. And I think, it's okay. That's a legendary number. Kenny Dalglish, Luis Diaz. I think, it's going to make sense giving it to Florian Wirtz. I think that would be perfect. That's okay to me personally. So, anyways, let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section. Which particular number do you think that will fit or suit mostly, for Florian Wirtz? Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section. Also, Olympic Lyon have dropped official bid for Tyler Morton. Liverpool value Tyler Morton for somewhere close to £10 million. Liverpool have also rejected this bid because it's believed that this bid is lower than Liverpool's, asking price. This bid is way lower than £10 million. I don't know the exact figures, but it's believed that, it's way lower. Maybe they actually came with something close to maybe 6 or 7 for Tyler Morton. But right now, Liverpool have rejected it. I think they will actually step up their bid. That's what I think. Now, some persons also clamoring for, Liverpool to make a swap deal for Malik Fofana and also Tyler Morton. Maybe you add extra 13 million for plus Tyler Morton for Malik Fofana. But I don't think this would be a smart one personally, because come on, we have Rion Gomoa right now, and I see Rion Gomoa and Malik Fofana in the same bracket. Malik Fofana just broke through the senior team, I think last season. So I see both Rion Gomoa and Malik Fofana on the same basket. If Liverpool wants to get a winger, a more experienced winger, then they should push towards, another option. That is what I think. That's what I think. And also, about Rodrygo, no news whatsoever right now about Rodrygo. No news linking Liverpool. Liverpool love Rodrygo. Liverpool have been keeping tabs on Rodrygo, following his career all this while. But I don't think Liverpool will look towards that direction. But anyways, you can never tell. Arne Slot have made it clear that he wants more strikers. He wants more attackers. So many fans have been clamoring for defenders, but Arne Slot insists he wants more attackers. This actually means that, I think last season we had 6 strikers. We had Cody Gakpo, we had Luis Diaz for the wide left. Now we have Diego Jota and Darwin Nunez as up 9. Then we'll have Federico Chiesa and Mo Salah as wide right. So 6 senior attackers. So I think that is exactly what he also wants. Now, if Federico Chiesa and Luis Diaz leaves the club, we'll be left with Luis Diaz. We'll be left with Cody Gakpo, Hugo Ekitike, and Mo Salah. Maybe add young Rio Ngomoa. That will be 4. So right now, I think that is the reason why Liverpool wants to add, Alexander Isak 5. Maybe we can get Malik Fofana, or maybe we can push for Rodrygo. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section. We are Liverpool, and that means more. And also, if you enjoyed this video, kindly give us a like. And also, we are going to love for you to hit that subscribe button. We are Liverpool, and you will never walk alone.